Bringing it over to the blue couches today, our first guest is President and CEO of Scott Enterprises, Nick Scott. Nick, it's a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you.
Yeah, quite often we see one of your sons in here. It's a big deal when you come in and give us some time today.
Oh, thanks.
You got big things to talk about, though.
They are. We're pretty excited about what's happened. We've been on the list of USA Today's top 20 indoor water parks for a number of years now. And we've had some success being in the top 10, but the highest we've ever ranked before was number 7. There's some very large water parks in major cities that we compete with.
Yeah.
But after 22 years of being in Erie, Pennsylvania, and making improvements in the park and things, we've reached number 2, and we're very proud of that.
Is that the final? Is the contest over?
Yeah,
and the
it's
rankings
over.
Yep,
It's
number
over.
2.
Yeah.
Right behind what? What was number 1? Where do we? Who would beat us?
Well, number 1 is Kalahari in Sandusky, and it happens to be the largest indoor water park in the country, if not the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge.
But our water park's amazing, and it's so much fun. It's, what did you tell me, 22 years it's been open now?
22 years, yeah. 2003, I think we opened.
How did the idea for that come about?
Well, the idea was strange, like a lot of ideas that come about. We were actually at a funeral in Wisconsin with my mother for an aunt, and during one of the breaks, during the showing and so forth, I picked up a magazine, and I'm always curious about things, and so I read about this in Wisconsin Dells. They had some beginnings of indoor water parks and things. So I told my mother, let's drive up to Wisconsin Dells, and she says, well, I don't think I want to drive. How far is it? And it turns out it was further than I thought. But we drove up. We spent 3 or 4 hours driving up. In the evening, we pull into the parking lot, and I see the parking lot is full of SUVs and cars, large cars that have families. And so I went inside to get room, because the concept is you have hotel attached to the water park. And so we went in and I looked around, and I could only get the last room that was available, and it was like $350 or something at the time, which was really, I thought, pretty extraordinary, but it included passes to the water park, and that's the way they sold it. So I called my sons back in Erie, Chris and Nick, and said, you know, I think there's a great idea here. I think we could possibly do this in Erie. Well, it was a lot more complicated than we thought.
Sure.
It took a year and a half of planning, purchasing more land, building another hotel. So now we have 3 major hotels attached to the water park, so families can come up from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Buffalo, Rochester, Canada, until recently, and stay for the weekend or overnight and enjoy the water park and walk back to their room, and there's a restaurant there, and but the nice thing is that it brings them to Erie. And when they come to Erie, they want to do other things.
There are other things, absolutely. And with the kind of weather that we have, I mean, our summers are beautiful, but it takes us a long time to get there. And to have a destination like Splash Lagoon year-round, that brings people to us year-round. It's tremendous. So
it gets people downtown, it gets them to the zoo, it gets them to Waldameer, and we have packages that include Waldameer. So it's a great, Erie's resort business is building. The tourist business is building. It's getting better and better, and with the improvements on the bayfront, we're proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for Splash Lagoon, because it really is a community gem, and I love all the stuff. I love everything at the Peak. I love everything down in the bayfront. You guys do a great thing to build up our community and bring, like you said, bring those tourists into Erie to show them what fantastic things we have to do here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again for popping in. It's really great to see you.
Great. Thank
all right.
you.